Sowore finally returns to social media. Sahara Reporters publisher and Revolution Now protest convener Omoyele Sowore has finally returned to the internet and social media after being released from DSS custody. The ex-presidential candidate was released a day ago for the second time after being reabducted on the 3rd of August this year. The DSS had detained him for the lengthy period despite several court orders for his release and had promptly rearrested him moments after initially releasing him. After an order from the Attorney General, he was given the opportunity to be released once again, although it is reported that his mobile phones were not returned to him. The activist posted a quote by American freedom fighter Martin Luther King Jr. on all his social media pages. And I'm going to quickly take you guys down there. And I think he did this in a bid to raise the awareness, to rouse Nigerians so that they can realize that even though he has been, abducted, kidnapped, re-kidnapped, and all of what has been done to him, he actually did this so that people will know that he's not going to keep quiet. And you also, you need to be a revolutionary that reflects and be able to speak. So this is his official Facebook handle, and I'm going to read what he wrote so that we can all wake up. One of the greatest liabilities of history is that all too many people fail to remain awake through great periods of social change. Every society has its protectors of status quo and its fraternities of indifference who are notorious for slipping through revolution. Today, our very special survival depends on our ability to stay awake, to adjust to new ideas, to remain vigilant, and to face the challenge of change. Martin Luther King Jr. They claim that they release Omoyele based on compassion and because they obey the rule of law, although we know that the United States muscled on them and a lot of protests on the streets. So they said that he should keep to the terms and conditions of his bill. And I don't think they will tell him not to go on a social media platform and write. He's not mentioning the names of any body in government. He's only making and taking advantage of what they call freedom of expression. He has gone to his social media platform, and I think he's going to be dropping bombs like this rather than targeting and speaking about certain people. He's just going to come up with certain write-ups just like this. Let's quickly run through the comment section and see what people are saying as regards this. Yes, someone say, "Welcome back, comrade, the lion heart." Welcome back, comrade. The Lord is your strength. I dropped a message on your WhatsApp. Another person say, okay, let's see what the response is to this. Someone say, "Please, my brother, can you give Mr. Sowore number?" Okay, so I think someone wants to even relate with him, and that's a good thing. Not just on social media. Let us relate. Let us lend our voices to this. The stronger the voice, the more these tyrants realize that this is a new era. Someone here say, "Welcome, but I'm so glad you are free. You are the perfect Christmas gift. Please, 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 my job, masal." Okay, so he who runs from fight live to fight another day. Your safety is paramount, Ejo. Another person say, "Welcome back, Omoyele. I hope you can find the clear reasons to join force with those who are working to dismantle that unworkable union. Nigeria is a failed state and clearly unworkable. It will serve you better to work for the dissolution of that behemoth, or in the least case, total unbundling and complete restructure to semi-independent units." And that's what we are talking about: the evolution of power, a decentralized system, not the one that is being practiced now. There are two options. First, the country is expired. Nigeria has expired since 2014, January 2014. So I wouldn't know what we are doing. So there are two things: either we break and dismantle it, or they come down to, you know, discuss on a complete, a total restructuring. That's just what it is. That's just the only thing that can, solve these issues that's on ground. But then, there are some groups of people that are out there. They are not ready. They are not ready at all for any form of change. They're not ready for any form of change. So, yes, someone say, "Sure, go spend time with your real family for now. They are the only ones that really matter at this time. Welcome, calm down, watch and strategize a little bit. Don't fall into any trap. Remember, a lot of people worked for your release and safety. Also, remember when you went to visit the Emir of Kanu, he said, don't let them arrest you. Go back and reflect on that visit. Welcome. Much love to you. from Esther. So here someone is saying that the Emir of Kano told him already, don't let them arrest you, because he definitely has information and he knows what is on ground, what is happening there. So he knows that this man can be arrested at any time. He knows the kind of people that he is surrounded by. So that's just it. Go back to your family, strategize, re-strategize, shake off some people that are not friends. There are some enemies probably around him. Yes, someone say, welcome back home, our great comrade Omoyele Sowore. I once said it in prophecy by the Spirit of the Living God. It's time for political revolution in Nigeria. New and progressive ideas and personalities that advance our nation will take over and accept the baton of leadership of the nation. But our watchword must remain insightfulness, deep thinking, continuous prophetic prayer, and cautions, all embedded in focus, in steady advancement. Long live our Federal Republic of Nigeria. I think there's nothing to live in this Federal Republic. There's nothing living there. Another person say, Sowore, congratulations on meeting your bail conditions and eventual bail. You need to be careful this time so that you are not accused again of violating your bail conditions. That is what someone here is saying. So, guys, it's a lot. I mean, a lot of concerns here and there as regards Omoyele Sowore and what he needs to do. So, yes, someone say, I adore you with my spirit and soul and body. Yes, someone say, welcome back. We must stand firm against tyranny, injustice, outright wickedness. Yeah, another one that I love, disruptors of status quo. And also, I will water the seed of freedom with my blood. Tell my people that the fight should continue. Solomon Malango, sentenced to death during the apartheid regime in South Africa. Another person said, I stopped using social media when you got abducted. That's because I realized that some of my friends are passionately your enemies. And I can't be friends to those who oppose the one who share the same great Nigerian vision as myself. My love and heart for you is huge. I suggest we fight this battle with wisdom. Our children will be proud to be called Nigerians once we are done. You made us all brave and gave us voice. If peradventure you decide to give up fighting for the rights of the few who know you, I understand you are a hero. And anyone who says otherwise do not know what the future holds. So I can see a lot of comments here. I mean, come on, people are actually coming up to speed. But then, let us do more. Let us do more. Let us reflect. Let us do more. Let us unlearn what we have learned. Enough of tribal, sentiment. There are a lot of issues in Nigeria. No one, asked to be born either in the northern part of Nigeria. If you were born in the northern part of Nigeria and your parents are the parents that you see in the north of Nigeria, probably you end up as an Amajiri. What will you do differently? You might not be able to think differently. So what we need to do, what is more universal and in everything, is for everyone out there, everyone out there to reflect. That's the ability that has been given to everybody. Ability for us to reflect. Your value system might be different. Your upbringing, cultures, and a lot of things might be different. But then God has given everyone the ability to reflect. To reflect. That's just what it is. So welcome back, but not yet Uhuru. That simply means freedom. So we have to find that. We have to get the freedom. We have to get it. So where your reign is now and ever. Even the toughest of dictators can't extinguish your shine. The bad wishers and said social activists did nothing for you, but ask them, on whose voices did the evil federal government release you? The mouthpiece of the common man. Welcome back. Please travel to the US for medical checkup and don't return to Nigeria. The people you are fighting for don't give a shit. Leave them alone to their choice of leader. Well, Omoyele Sowore cannot get out of Nigeria at the moment. From the bill terms and conditions, his passport has been taken, and I don't think he can get out of Nigeria. But I don't think his American resident permit, has been taken because they don't have business with that. So I don't think it has been taken. So only the passport has been taken off him, and he cannot actually get out of Nigeria. And I don't think he will want to get out of Nigeria because that is what they want. They want him to get out of Nigeria. I'm thinking that they might want to play the same takia, as they call it, trick in the northern part of Nigeria, just like what they did with Nnamdi Kanu. They might want to play the same with him. That is just the thing. They might want to play the same takia with him by sending in thugs, military criminals. Yeah, a person posted this picture, which is insightful. This is Omoyele Sowore, and this is the bill condition that he was trying to raise up, and these are the social media warriors. These are the social media warriors. Sowore, hailing him, and he's drowning. Well, that's insightful. That's why I said we all need to be revolutionaries, not just all hail Biafra, all hail Mazi Nnamdi Kanu, our savior. What are you? What are you brought into this world for? A mediocre, a coward? Let us all stand together. Lend your voice. Everyone has your own. Everyone has his own message. Let us speak. Let us speak that means we have our platform. Let us use it to speak against tyranny, rather than focusing on burning our, airtime, our, our data on things that are not reasonable. So that's what it is for now, guys. If you're not a member of this channel, we can grow it together by simply tapping on the subscription button and the red notification icon bell below. It will simply alert you whenever our videos are uploaded. Thanks for stopping by.